Hello, welcome back to this class. Yes, we are still on whole numbers. So this is still your week one topic. So now here we have place value and value of digits. Place value and value of digits. We need to know the difference between place value and value of digits. It's very important. Many students, especially the young students, they make mistake of this. Even the older students in senior class, some of them do not know the difference between these. So we need to know. So before I go, let's consider the difference between digits and number. What is a number? How do we differentiate it from a digit? Yes, let me write a single number like this. This is 2. These 2 represent a number. But how many digits do we have in this? It's just representing 1 digit. So this is 1 digit number. So in that sense, we can call this 1 digit number. 1 digit number. So we have many of them starting from 1 to 9. They are all 1 digit number. From 1 to 9. They are all 1 digit number. Now, 2 digit numbers begin from 10 to 99. We have 2 digit numbers. So from 100 to 999, they are all 3 digit number. These ones are 1 digit number. These are 2 digits number, and that's how it continues. It's a 2 digits number. So now, how do we now differentiate between a digit and a number? So I have to rub this off. Let's differentiate between a digit and a number, especially if the number is not a 1 digit number. So if I have 576, if you take all of them, this entire combination is called a number. So you have to take note. The entire combination is called a number. That is 576. But if you pick each entity one by one, if you pick each element one by one, then each of them represents a digit. So that means this 6 represents a digit, this 7 represents a digit, and this 5 represents another digit. So that means in this number, we have 3 digits. So the combination of these 3 digits give us the whole number, the entire number. So as a result of the combination of these 3 digits, we have 576. So that is very good. So you need to know the difference. Now, right now, let's enter into place value and value. How do we now differentiate between place value and value of a digit in a particular number? So let me simply write one very long number, for example. So this number, as you can see it, is a single number combining several digits, made up of several digits. So how many digits do we even have in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 digits in this single number. So each of the digits in this number represents a particular position. They occupy a particular position. That position that number represents is what we call place value. So the position that a particular digit in a number, the position that a particular digit represents is called place value. So you will hear words like unit, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000. So those ones are called place value. But when we are talking about value, value is the worth of that number. What is its worth? What does it stand for? As in, what can you use it to afford? So what is the value of that number? What's the extent? So the worth of that number is what we call value. So value is what you can use to buy something. But place value, which is just representing a position, you may not use it to buy anything. So for example now, these 2, if you are asked for its place value, the place value of 2 is units, or you call it 1. So this is 2 units or 2 ones. So in Nigeria, we use units more. But in foreign countries, they call it ones. But they are two, the two are the same thing. The next digit after 2, after the units, to the right, to the left, so it's called tens. The next one after the tens is called hundreds. So that means the place value of 0 here is hundreds. The place value of 4 is tens. The place value of 9 after that is thousands. The place value of the 8 is 10,000s. So the place value of this 4 is 100,000. 100,000s. The place value of these 2 is millions. So these 2 represent the million position. Then the next one after the million is the 10 million. 10 million. You have actually done this in primary school. You just need some revision. This one represents 100 million. Why this represents billion. Then if I have another one after it, let's say this is 6. This 6 represents 10 billion. The next, if you have another digit after it, let's say 5. This 5 represents 100 billion. And lastly, if you now have another one after it, like 4, this one represents trillion. Because in your syllabus, you are asked to learn how to pronounce numbers up to trillions. So as a GSS1 student, you must get familiar with this. All of these words that you are seeing here, they represent place value. So one of the difference between place value and value is that place value is written in words. That is, they are written with letters. You can see that the word unit is written with English letters. But when we are talking about value is written with numbers. So let's now consider value in the next few period. So now, let's see this number, 7528. Let's keep it simple now. So this 7, this 8, place value of 8 in this number, place value of 8 in this number is the unit. Unit is the place value of 8, or you call it ones. So, but when you are asked for the value of 8, value of 8 is not the same as unit, though there is a relationship between place value and value. So the value of 8 will be equal to, first of all, write the 8 no matter what. Write the number that you are dealing with. Write it first. I have written it. So now you check after this, is there any number? No. So since there is no number after it, that means the value of 8 is just 8. There is no other number after it. So you keep it like that. The value of 8 is 8. Let's go to the next digit. So the place value of 2 is equal to, what position does 2 occupy? According to what I've taught you, 2 occupy the tens position. So that means 2 is tens. Now, how do we now know its value? Value of 2 will be equal to, now the value of 2, first of all, write that 2. No matter what, write the 2. Then, after that, check if there is another digit after it. This is 8. Turn it to 0. Because we have only one digit after it, write it as only 1 0. So, this number now represents 20. It means the value of 2 in this number is 20. So, but the place value is tens. Let's do one more. Now, for the 5, place value of 5 is equal to, what position does it occupy? That's hundreds. Hundreds. But the value of 5 equal to, now, first of all, write the 5. I'm going to write it. Now, the next digit after it, we have 2 digits. Turn them to 0 and write it after the 5. So that means the value of 5 is 500 in this number. So we can actually use 500 to get a lot of stuff in Nigeria. Well, actually, you might not be able to get so many things. But as a kid, you can get biscuits, you can get sweet, you can get chin-chin, and so many other things. You can even get exercise book with it. So with this, but okay, follow me to the next video. By God's grace, I'm going to do more example on place value and value. Thank you. God bless you.